Ah, it's the good stuff. And so is my little apprentice. Time to fly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Apprentice. Now, the last time I flew this, we had a little mishap. So, okay, so I'm in full throws. We got rudder. We got aileron. Elevator. Rudder. Make sure everything's all right. I'm a little nervous. I got a new servo in here, so it might need some trimming, but I think everything's good. We do have pretty stout crosswind too, so getting me nervous. Oh, I was gonna say, before I started the video, here's a good reason why you run 4 rubber bands, because I sat here and pooh, one shot off. Now granted, probably after every wreck you should replace them. So, and these rubber bands aren't that old. That's why I say maybe after an accident, maybe they so luckily I keep a bag in the car. Oh, I'm not liking the crosswind, but we shall see. We shall see. I need to make sure. Okay, so safe mode on this plane, I believe, is on this 3-position switch. So you still have A3X, and then this is supposed to have an intermediate mode, where my other planes just have safe on and off. So when that happened, I hit this switch instead of this one. So this should be safe all the way on. Let's do a little taxi, make sure she's gonna go straight. And away we go. Woo. Ah, yeah. She's flying good. And I don't think we need to do any trim. Well, probably need to take it out of safe mode to determine that, but guys, it's been so long since I've flown. I really want to start getting out of safe mode and learn to fly, but like this crosswind might not be a good day. Plus, I haven't flown in a hot minute. I know like videos just showed up on the channel. I think those were from back in December maybe. I just had so many videos. I also had over 3 months worth of stuff scheduled, so then I just started dumping them daily, so that way I'd be more kind of real time. And then every time I get like a new RC car or something like that, something new on the market, I go ahead and I push those videos out first. So look at this go. Whoa, me and that tree, man. I'm gonna end up in that tree one day. If you guys missed that video, I put the camera on this plane and I was having little flight problems. I took that turn back there. I didn't realize how close I was until I watched the footage. I was like, I don't know how I did not hit that tree. I really don't. Man, yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in, watching for the flights. I know they don't get a whole lot of views, and you know, it doesn't, I would like to see more views. I'd like to see people get into flying and learn the hobby, but you know, if somebody watches, that's good. I enjoy putting these together, although sometimes it's nice just to come out here and not strap a GoPro to yourself and just enjoy a day of flying. So usually I just film one battery pack, and then the second battery pack I just come out here and goof around, do whatever. Man, look, there's a lot of these little birds here. I don't think they like the plane either. I know the GoPro's probably not picking them up. All right, let's practice a landing here. The crosswind. Woo, coming in wide. Nice. Ooh, if I do say so myself. Although it's not really steering that much.
I feel your warmth beside me. I can hear your heartbeat. Love is temporary. Don't lose sight. Don't lose sight. We're all trying to get through these thoughts.
Apprentice 3, 2, 1. Permission to buzz the tower is approved. Oh, look at that. Wow. Wind is just. You're gonna need a lot of elevator on landing here, or I'm gonna have to time it to where maybe the gusts die down. Woo, man. I do like this plane, man. I like this thing. I like it. Wow. Oh, this will be a good time to try to land because there ain't no wind. Or it died down considerably. Let's practice. Look at that, the wind's just carrying it up. Woohoo! Man, back around. I'm actually pretty happy with that, especially it's been so long since I flew. You know, it's funny in the RC car world to hear all these people talk about having trigger control and learning and knowing how to operate a remote and all this stuff, because they jump these things higher than what that plane's flying now. I'd love to see some of them manipulate all these controls. I know my flying friends here, you're like, that ain't nothing, and I know. I know this is fairly easy setup, but I'm talking for my ground pounders out there that act like they got their God's gift to RC, because somehow they figure what they jump, they can manipulate the throttle to make it spin in the air or something. And, I mean, man, the true test, like, here's like when you're landing like that and you have to add rudder and you're doing aileron and throttle and trying not to. You guys know, man, flying plane, there's a lot more to this than jumping an RC car. I love it all, man. I love it all. Usually I'm pretty bad about not manipulating the rudder, but today, boy, it's making me work that rudder. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing flips and rolls, but you know what? I just like flying. I'll get there one day. Hell, I got enough parts to rebuild this thing. Ah, man, guys, I love the hobby. Love it. Get to meet cool people like Tug Hill RC and Jeff in Lower Alabama. Help me get to this point in my flying. Before, all I used to do was lawn dart this thing. Well, I mean, I did okay. I just wasn't ahead of the plane. I wasn't used to everything, and I caught a wing into a tree, and one time I took off with it not in safe mode, and I had plenty of altitude. I could have recovered if I had more experience like I got now. I could have done it, but I didn't, and it went up about like that high, something, and it went, yeah, straight down. I was like, man. And see, before I never would have flown in this kind of wind, but you know, I was out there flying with Jeff, and he's like, hey, you got to do it. And it's a big relief. I tell you, it's a relief when you got 2 remote controls on a plane, knowing that you got an observer there that can catch the plane if you do something. It just helps you, at least for me, it just helped me relax so much. Woo, man, that wind is pushing that thing fast. Wow. I had the timer on this thing set for 15 minutes, which is about, I still got a good amount of battery, you know? I still got, but I think the next time this wind calms down, we need to bring her in. Don't want to keep pushing. Man, the wind is really knocking this thing. And it keeps shifting, so I'm used to, like, it was pushing it one way, and then when I turn around, it's going another way. See, right here we got, so I'm going to turn into the wind. See how easy that is there? It's not pushing it so bad. Well, oh, I should have taken advantage of that. Here's getting gusty. I need to get this thing down before I lose battery. Oh. It's like a hover landing. I don't even care, man. It's down safe. I did throttle up a little. It went towards the grass. I was like, nah, and I throttled it, and it just... Hey, man. You know what? It wasn't pretty, but damn, it's in one piece. She lives to fly another day. Wow. Look at my wind thing over there. Yeah, I should have got here earlier, but everyone, man, The Apprentice made a triumphant return. The wind, guys, the wind is, wow. Just trying to get this thing out of my hand, but yeah, The Apprentice makes a triumphant return. Hope you enjoyed watching another flight video. Appreciate the support. It's trying to fly. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much for watching. Like, shares, comments appreciated. Discount codes and some shopping opportunities for you down below. I hope you can hear me. I actually bought this thing for the GoPro. It works pretty good, but it wasn't windy when I got here, so I didn't put it on. Or was it too windy? But anyway, thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.